Virginia men's basketball team continues to prepare for the upcoming season, one that has drawn tremendous interest among the fan base. A key to last year's success was the Cavaliers' play at home, where they won all 9 of their ACC games. Season tickets at John Paul Jones Arena are sold out at close to 10,000, 2,300 more than the previous year. As the Cavaliers experienced success on the court, the fan support swelled, turning John Paul Jones Arena into one of the nation's toughest places to play. Over the course of the 2012-13 and 2013-14 seasons, Virginia's home record was 35-4, including a perfect 18-0 mark in ACC games.
Looking back at my freshman season, we had a great fan base, we really did. But the past 2 seasons, it's grown substantially. It's really been extraordinary to watch how many fans come to our games now, how many people are pumped up to come to our games and watch us play. The excitement around campus now, but there is this excitement in Charlottesville and the community. We've had 2 really successful seasons, winning a lot of home ACC games, and that's in part due to our fan base and how strong it is.
After narrowly missing the NCAA tournament in 2012-13, everyone associated with the Virginia men's basketball program had a hand in the Cavaliers' success in 2013-14, from the players to the coaches to the fans to athletics and university administration. UVA won its last 11 home games behind raucous crowds at JPJ.
Going the other way, here's Rodgers with numbers, feeds to Gill. Gill soars to the rim and punches it through.
Ahead to Roddy Peters, and it's blocked by Anderson. And a great save by Anderson. Harris will bring the house down.
The final home game featuring number 12 Virginia against number 4 Syracuse, playing for the ACC regular season title, perfectly encapsulated the efforts of the first 5 years of the building project. It marked the final home game for seniors Akeel Mitchell and Joe Harris, who pledged to come to grounds to help turn around the fortunes of the program. JPJ was sold out months in advance, and the market for tickets was as hot as the opening game in the building some 88 months earlier. Even Dick Vitale had to see what was happening in Charlottesville.
It's got a big game feel here today, doesn't it?
Oh, it's all special. Think about what's at stake, though, Dan. You got right now a chance for Virginia to win the ACC outright. Unbelievable. They have not achieved that in over 3 decades. It's a buzzing town that people are absolutely ecstatic.
Taken away by Gill. He picks the pocket of by Musakita. And Virginia going the other way. Long pass up to Mitchell, who plunges it through on a beauty of a setup from the freshman London Perez.
These people are pandemonium here. Wow.
Here's a long 3 from Perez as he delivers the bomb from straight away. 4:40 to go. Harris fires away from 3. It's good. Joey hoops. It's his first one of the night. And Virginia leads by 13 with 4.5 minutes to go.
You know, I just paused for a second and I said, we're actually going to win the ACC regular season, and how thankful I was seeing Thomas Rodgers, our walk-on, 4th year who we had awarded a scholarship, hit a 3-pointer, his first 3-pointer of his whole career. Looking at Joe, looking at Akeel, seeing their reaction, the crowd's reaction. And he sent a text and he said, this is one of the greatest weekends of my life. He said, that was incredible. And though Joe didn't score 30 points, he's even scored less this year. He won a conference championship and shared it with his family from Chelan. A bunch of them came with this community who have watched him really grow up. And he shared it with our family, our basketball family. And just to know the kind of person he is, that was a great story. And that was a lot of things I was emotional about, but that was the culmination of it for me.
After winning the program's first outright regular season championship since 1981, the Cavaliers captured the ACC tournament title for the first time since 1976. In front of a partisan orange and blue crowd, UVA's victory over Duke cemented the 2013-14 team's place in history as the first Cavalier squad to win both the regular season and tournament championships in the same year. The enthusiastic fan following continued to rally in New York City as the number 1 seeded Cavaliers advanced to the Sweet 16 before falling by 2 to Michigan State.
unbelievably thankful and just grateful that Coach Bennett and the rest of the staff gave me an opportunity to come get my education here and go to such a special place, because the memories and everything that I've had and made here, and the friendships, all the connections and stuff, so they're going to carry on with me for the rest of my life, and I'm just so thankful for it.
While the 2013-14 team will always be remembered, the goal of Tony Bennett is to use the program's success and the enthusiasm of the fans to propel Virginia basketball to even greater heights in the future.
So many wonderful things happened this year, and if you can't stand back and be thankful for it, you're missing the boat. But when you get close to tasting something great and it doesn't quite get there, it really drives you, it really motivates you to have a great offseason, to improve as coaches, as players, and be driven and not be satisfied. And I think that's where this program is. Now we've tasted it. Does it mean we're going to win the ACC every year and get a #1 seed? No, it doesn't. But that idea of pursuing excellence in a manner in which you're so hungry and so driven that it allows you to hopefully go beyond. You know, the slogan for the athletic department is uncompromised excellence, and that's what we're trying to do. And it's a journey without a doubt, but to have an arena like this, a facility like this, but it's who you put in it that makes a difference, and we're putting the right kind of people in it, meaning the players on the floor, but ultimately the fans who support us, and we can't ask for anything more.